Hi everyone. So I just want to talk about Andrew Bridgen. I'm in the warehouse now, so that's why. But I just thought I had to speak about this. So Andrew Bridgen, he got fired. Well, he's basically been the whip has been removed from him. He was a member of Parliament in the UK, the only one who spoke out against the vaccine and its effects on excess deaths and the risks of it. The only one. I remember him speaking in Parliament a few weeks ago, and there was only one other guy. There was the Speaker of the House and one other person there, who the other person also said a piece supporting him. Two people. Everyone else had left, which is typical now. Whenever an anti-vax person speaks in a Parliament, Dutch Parliament, was incredible. They all got up and all left. They saw the guy speaking, they got up and left. That's basically how they treat democracy and free speech here. They don't want to hear the truth. So anyway, this guy spoke. He was the only one speaking about this. And remember, he was a very pro-vaccine MP originally. He was a pro-vaccine MP, and then looking at the evidence, scientific base, he's changed his mind and asked questions. He wants an investigation. He hasn't said anything. He just asked questions. Okay, so he went and did this. Now, just a few days ago, he was basically fired, right? Essentially, the meaning he's got no power. He can't do anything. The whip has been removed from him. He's still an MP, but he can't actually do it, vote or do anything. So and what was the reason? And I will put it at the end of this video. You can see it was due to vaccine disinformation. He has done great harm. The statement was he has done great harm and served the disservice of the vaccine is the best protection against the disease, blah, 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 blah. I.e., he spoke out against the vaccine, which is ridiculous. You fire someone because they expressed their opinion and expressed concerns. He didn't say anything. He expressed his concerns and was giving facts on paper. That's why they fired him, because he was expressing a dissenting view. This is straight out of Stalin's playbook. Now, what did they do which was even worse? Again, you will see it at the end of this video. Sky News, the statement that they released, breaking news when he was fired, was nothing to do with the next bit. Literally 1 hour later, anti-Semitism. I couldn't believe it. He said, he quoted an Israeli doctor. I don't know if I can say it on YouTube, whatever, you go and find yourself. He quoted an Israeli doctor that said something about the Holocaust. You can't even say the word. I don't even know if I'll be taken down by this. But anyway, I'm Jewish, right? Firstly, the way he said it is completely fine. No one is offended. It's fine. You can say words. It's fine. You can compare things. It's fine. People are crazy. There are certain groups like the Palestinians comparing, or it's like the Holocaust. Get out of here and you're an idiot. But does it offend me that you've done that? No, you're just an idiot, okay? I'm Jewish. I don't think Andrew Bridgen is anti-Semitic in any way. I don't think the way he said it was anti-Semitic. But the point you have to understand is he was fired because of the vaccine, and then 1 hour later they flipped it and said it's anti-Semitism. That's what you have to understand, what they did. Again, you will see it now, and it is shocking, and we should all be very, very worried of what happened. They fired him because he spoke out for free speech and then twisted it and said he's racist. This is how they get everyone. This is what they do. If they don't like you, you're standing up against them, they're going to cancel you, and then they'll label you a racist. Shocking. Now watch the video now.
With some more breaking news, this time a tweet from the Chief Whip, Simon Hart, saying that they've removed the whip immediately from Conservative MP Andrew Bridgen. He writes, Andrew Bridgen has crossed a line causing great offence in the process. As a nation, we should be very proud of what's been achieved through the vaccine programme. The vaccine is the best defence against COVID that we have. Misinformation about the vaccine causes harm and costs lives. I'm therefore removing the whip from Andrew Bridgen with immediate effect pending a formal investigation. Of course, this relates to the fact that he has been sharing various information, questioning the safety of various COVID-related vaccines in recent weeks, not just on Twitter, in various places. He has had the whip removed with immediate effect pending a further full investigation by the Chief Whip, Simon Hart. And Liz Bates joins me here on set with some reaction to this, but also just remind us what led us to this position in the first place.
So Andrew Bridgen has previously spoken out against the COVID vaccine. He's a sceptic on this issue. He tweeted basically comparing the COVID vaccination programme to the Holocaust. That prompted, as you could imagine, some pretty serious criticism. One of his own colleagues, Simon Clarke, tweeted in response, "This is disgraceful." And then quite quickly after that, we've had this reaction from the Chief Whip, Simon Hart, who has said Andrew Bridgen has crossed a line, causing great offence in the process. As a nation, we should be very proud of what has been achieved through the vaccination programme. The vaccination is the best defence against COVID that we have. Misinformation about the vaccine causes harm and costs lives. And so he is currently suspended. He is not currently a sitting Conservative MP.
And in terms of how we got to this point of having the whip suspended, you mentioned these tweets over the last 2 or 3 hours, as he said, quote, as one consultant cardiologist said to me, "This is the biggest crime against humanity since the Holocaust," and in doing so, retweeting an article from Zero Hedge that questioned the safety of the vaccines. That clearly the moment that he's been seen to cross the line in the eyes of the Chief Whip, though he's been questioning the safety of these vaccines for quite some time.
He has, and he's been moving further and further towards this position, if you like. He is, in terms of his political leanings, he is an ardent Brexiteer, part of the ERG, but he takes his own position on things. He can be quite controversial, quite contrarian, if you like, and he has been throughout COVID a lockdown sceptic, a vaccine sceptic, and now his position seems to have hardened even further. And for the Conservative Party, this is a line that has been crossed.
We will see, of course, if there's any mention of this. There's so much on the agenda in Prime Minister's Questions, which is, of course, coming up in about 35 minutes' time, which we'll have live here on Sky News. Liz, for now, thanks so much.